Welcome back to another Market Open live stream. So I want to start today with a question that came in here. Somebody mentioned that they have a nice profit on some Sens leaps last week, became 40% of their portfolio. Not life-changing money, but still a significant amount. Believes in Sens long-term, but knows it's very risky, thinking about selling half now, waiting for a dip to go back in the next few weeks. Should I keep holding? Half will leave me with about 2x of my initial investment. Scared to lose my gains if I just hodl, but also have the FOMO of missing the FDA approval. So here's the thing, folks. Anytime you have a momentum play or something that is behaving like a momentum play, which sometimes you can have a company like Tesla behave like a momentum play, kind of like it did after the run up of the stock split, right? Anytime you have a stock that you're investing in that's behaving like a momentum play, I don't blame folks for example, Sens at all for taking some profits and hey, in the next dip or large dip or a few days of a dip in a row, get a little bit, dip a little bit back in, grab and buy that dip, right? Big thing to psychologically be okay with. I'm gonna realize some money now and make sure that I put aside some money, especially if it is, I know you mentioned not life saving, but put aside some money that in a momentum play is something that might disappear. Now, if you believe in the company for the next 10 years, no matter what, you don't need the money and you don't want to pay the taxes, don't sell. Don't sell. So on Sens, for example, or even if it was like on Tesla, during a big Tesla run up, which is obviously not something that's happening right now, but just saying, you got to kind of evaluate those things. For example, I've held Tesla through the crazy momentum swings because I don't need the money. I plan to hold the thing for the next 10 years, and I don't want to pay the taxes. So for me, in the case of like Tesla, when it does these crazy runs, I don't care. I don't want to sell. No paper hands. But yeah, I mean, if you've got a momentum play, you could use the money. You could use some of it. It's okay to walk with a profit. It is okay. In some of these cases, look at Clove though. This is absolutely incredible. Holy smokes! It's up 38% after 32% run yesterday. Gee, woo! That's absolutely incredible. But yeah, anyway, somebody had that question, so I wanted to answer that. But anyway, this is absolutely incredible. Clove is like 42-ish% short. It's trending right now. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of volume analysis on this, and we'll compare it and see what else is going on as well. But yeah, Clove has been, oh, wow. This is the 30-minute chart. Is absolutely crazy. All right, so what do we have here? If we go to the day chart, all right, let's see here. Day chart on Clove. Wow, look at the ups and downs we've had here. We've actually seen Clove run pretty substantially before. So it's at 16 right now. Oh, that's about where it is now. So the line hasn't even populated yet. It should be up here. Oh, sorry. That's incredible. So it should actually be almost where it's running now. At about 1745 is a peak that it's hit before. With this kind of momentum, it would not shock me to break right through that. But yeah, we have not tested these waters before. This is incredible. Yesterday we checked, this thing was like 42% short. You can see here, this is where we marked the range bind for Clove. We do believe that Workhorse has a shot at running like Clove to 20. I did take profits on some short-term options yesterday because had I held till today, I would have already been down another 5% on beta decay. So even though it's up 7% today, my 2-week option, which had like 7 days left, would have literally only been up essentially, the option equivalent of 2%, which is crazy. But anyway, UAVS, let's see here. We've got GameStop 5.7%, BNGO. I'm shocked on Clove's move here. This is really incredible because it's just so much, so quickly. Wow. Okay, I want to look at the downside here really quick just as well. So Playboy rotating down after a big day yesterday, 13%, giving up 6% here. Mind Medicine ran up 21% yesterday, but gave up 5.4. Coin's still sitting in the toilet at that 226 level. It doesn't help that obviously crypto basically sold off. Crypto basically peaked when Coinbase IPO'd. Sucks for Coinbase. So Wayfair fractionally down. Yeah, this is boring. The market's actually not even that red of things that are red. It's a very rally mode, which I like. Don't get me wrong. Whoa, another 3% here on Tesla, or actually a 3% on Tesla, because yesterday was only up 1%. Churchill Capital is actually up a 3% after almost a 10% run yesterday. Matterport up another 2.3. Sundial, geez, you know what this is? It's really the hunting for the squeezes, and I really think that's exactly what we've got going on here. This is absolutely incredible. I'll go ahead and pull up the short interest on this because we know it's like 42%, but I want to look at the differences. Let's get it up.
Opportunity in tech. The CEOs of Marvell and Coupa with earnings exclusives. Plus, Benchmark's Bill Gurley on the best way to go public. Tech Check 11 a.m.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and pop on over while I log in here to the terminal. Let's get a little bit more data. Okay, CPI data comes out in 2 days. So how do we prepare for that nonsense? Yeah, I mean, I did that last week. You could type into YouTube, Meet Kevin, Catalysts for June Catalysts, and I give you kind of an expectation of what to do when. Is at least my thought in terms of what might happen. Somebody says that voiceover guy's killing it. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about My Pillow or the voiceover guy. Anyway. All right, so we're going to get the short interest up here. Let's go ahead. In the meantime, while this loads up, it's pulling up right now. I do want to see exactly what's going on with not just Clove, but also what's going on with AMC. So AMC today is up another 5.2%. I mean, we really had our movement here in the after hours, and then we've kind of been trading sideways after that after hours open. All right, let's see if I can get that data now. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely want to see Clove, but also want to see what's going on with AMC. AMC's short interest yesterday fell a chunk to about 14-ish. We want to see, okay, is it still at 14? Have they reloaded the shotgun, so to speak, and has short interest gone up again? What about, oh man, the comments are funny. Anyway, what about some of these others? All right, so let's see here. Okay, I got it. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and pull it really quick. Just the top ones right now. We could do more of these later. So AMC is a little down again, down from 14% yesterday to 13.11% right now. We've got Clove. Clove 43.54%, moving up again. This is squeezing. And we have Workhorse at 49.53%, went up again. Oh my gosh. Workhorse, this thing's got to run. It's just nuts. Especially now with Clove moving like this. It's like it almost feels like it's just a matter of time. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway. All right. Let's see. We got a minute and a half to the opening bell here. We've got towards the downside, really just tiny little bit of movement here to the downside. The exception of Riot Marathon, mostly getting killed again because of crypto. Mind Medicine and Playboy to the downside. Let's go ahead and look at crypto though. So we've got Bitcoin. Look at it go to the line. Oh, dirty here. Hold on, 30. Let's go to that. Actually, go to 5 minutes here. Oh, yeah. Look at it dance kind of at our line here. Touched it over here. Dancing right towards it right now. 42.5. We've got our line at 30. I'm sorry. It's at 32.5. And we have our line at about 32.2. So we're pretty fast approaching here. Ethereum sitting at 0.73. 2473. And where's Doge? Where's Doge today? You got the opening bell in about 30 seconds. Here we go. Dogecoin, 32 cents. Ugh. Oh, crypto. And then ADA. Let's see how they're doing. Coin market cap. So ADA sitting at 151. Yeah, also selling down. Really, really interesting. Some folks, well, I'll mention it after we hit the opening bell here. I want to see what your thoughts are. Let's go ahead and get the opening bell. See how things go. First minutes.
Uncertain. Of course, everybody wants to take something that makes it so that you may, in the future, get a couple extra years. But I think there's pushback. That price does not work for the country.
Wow,
There's the opening bell. The big board, it is Biohaven Pharma celebrating the FDA approval of Nurtec ODT, migraine treatment at the NASDAQ Amplitech, maker of radio frequency components. Jim, you know a lot about migraine.
Yes. Okay, so I know it's going to rain later today.
All right, folks. I want to ask this question, and then we're going to go look at the opening sticks here. I tweeted this. Did the FBI's recovery of the Colonial Pipeline ransom money help or hurt Bitcoin? Obviously, the price is down right now, but do you think that is good for Bitcoin long run, or is it bad? I want to hear what you think. All right, let's go to the sticks. So let's go ahead and get rid of pre-market. I'll drop that over there. That's fine. All right, so let's see how things are moving. Big changers. Clove, Workhorse. Yeah, Workhorse pumping again. Yeah, Workhorse pumping here into the open. Should have kept my options, but that's how it works, though. Sometimes you take some profits, and then you get a little bit more of a run the next day. Clove pushing. Clove's going 43% right now. Naked's pushing. You've got Costs. Lee Auto coming out of nowhere here with a movement here. AMC going green candle. Volume's definitely lower. 13 million on that first minute. Gamestop sitting around at 4%, slightly turning red here. A lot of eyeballs here on Clove and Workhorse. Lots and lots of eyeballs. Clove now breaking through prior resistance levels. Prior resistance levels were at about 1770. Looks like now we've just broken through that. Absolutely incredible. Still believe Workhorse has that potential of running to 20. I'm going to keep an eye on both of these here very closely today. AMC sitting at 5%. AMC softening a little bit. And Workhorse just softened a little bit as well. Get a little bit of a red candlestick that just appeared sort of on both of these here. All right, let's see here. There's what is this regarding the SEC? Where'd it go? Yeah. Oh, here. If the SEC is really worried about the gamification of trading that's leading to all the mindless buying of momentum stocks, there's an easy solution. Tell the Fed to stop printing money and go away as stocks correct. Ooh. Someone, a reporter's tweet, not a Kevin opinion. All right, so yeah, Workhorse falling now. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this as let's see. I want to watch what this does. Usually we have a support right around 14. It's bouncing around 1482 right now. Let's see. Oh man, yeah, the Friday options. Friday options scary. No, let's see if you went to like October. Yeah, the pricing. Oh yeah, the pricing still moved even for October here, on 6% here. Clove though, Clove's really the one that's ripping. Oh my gosh, the short-term options are skyrocketing. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where'd my chart go? There we go. Ay. The volume here on Clove, 50 million shares in the first minute. And in the first 5 minutes, which aren't done yet, we're at 64 million. Let's go ahead and go back just for comparison to yesterday, which yesterday was also a pretty big run. And the first 5 minutes had about 2 million of volume. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. The first 5 minutes had 2 million in volume yesterday. And oh man. And today the first minute had 50 million. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. We are getting a little bit of a momentum pullback at the moment, though. We are seeing some red candles. Yeah, red candles throughout right now. Red candles on Workhorse, red candles on Clove, Lordstown. Lordstown's actually moving. It says Virgin Galactic here. Churchill Capital coming up with another 4.7%. Arcimoto, a lot of the EV stocks coming back. EVs doing nice, playing nice again. Tesla gave up a little bit more here, though. Was up about 3% at open. Yeah, now it's red candling, only about 2%. Shift Technologies, 1.4%. Desktop Metal down 8% here. Playboy, 6.6% to the downside. Roblox down a little bit, back to 90. Fell off that 100 real fast. Great company, though. I wonder if, I don't think it'll rubber band all the way back down to IPO pricing, but it might be a dip opportunity. This keeps dipping. So watch Roblox, second day in a row now. Yeah, Clove's really dancing around here. And so is Workhorse. Workhorse really dancing right around 15 right now. But Lordstown Motors is really what's doing a little bit of a rocket ship here. Yeah, somebody says Lemonade's up almost 3%. Lemonade, great long term. Yeah, and there were times Lemonade would do these crazy pumps as well, but a lot of that came after like a Motley Fool kind of pump. All right, have you voted yet? At Real Meat Kevin on Twitter. I want to see what y'all think. We'll go check in just a minute here. And keeping an eye on these here. Arcimoto, look at Arcimoto just coming out to crush it again. It's absolutely unreal. Arcimoto's got some short interest as well. Let's just go ahead and pull it really quick here. Arcimoto and a little frozen here. There we go, 36.1%. Yeah, IPOE sitting at it's SoFi now. Come on, SoFi sitting at 4.69%. I don't know. It seems like there was something lost in translation between, or it just plummeted. I don't know. That's crazy, really. All right. It's pretty low for SoFi. All right. So Workhorse really pulling off those red candles right now. A lot of this initial momentum excitement here softening across the board here. Here comes Lemonade though. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, over 100 now. Yeah, you were right to call that out at 3%. Nice move. And XL Fleet coming back here. XL Fleet. Wow. But yeah, this is a wow. All right, what else here? Cost 3.3, GameStop 3, EXPI, Trade Desk. Ooh. Tesla's just giving it up. All right, let's go look at that. Our tweet here. All right. So, oh wow, I'm shocked by this. More of you think the FBI's recovery of the Bitcoin ransom money actually hurt Bitcoin. I have to say, I'm legitimately shocked by that. To me, I thought this would help Bitcoin a lot. I thought this was like a wonderful proof case of the function of blockchain tech and the fact that they weren't able to hide it very quickly. I don't know. To me, that was very, very interesting. I thought that was great, but apparently not. All right. Lemonade. Come on, Lemonade. Lemonade's starting to slow down a little bit here. It's actually very interesting. Arcimoto all of a sudden pumping. I mean, it's almost like the traders have a very, very short attention span here. You go from where the heck did AMC just go? Yo, AMC, where'd you go? What? It's like no loyalty. AMC, it's only up 3.6 right now. And don't get me wrong, AMC's done wonderful. It's done some ripping, but wow, the attention's on Clove right now. Arcimoto Virgin Galactic too. Nice. Oh, look at that pump on Virgin. Let's go ahead and pull up on Virgin really quick. Yeah, I don't want to really just do a short interest update here, but 28.33%. Woo! Wow, just nothing safe here from a squeeze. It's incredible. These are some incredible numbers here. Going back to the downside, just as wow, Mind Medicine giving up 10% here after a 20% rally yesterday. There goes Microvision rotating down slightly. Yesterday we talked about once it gets in the 20s, it can sometimes do this softening. To talk about that in I want to say yesterday morning's live stream, but yeah, I mean Microvision is one of those consistent up down, up down, up down. Biden rejoined the WHO. WHO declared can't safe. wait. Mentions in stim bill they were legal for states and. Yeah, I have no idea. That's a good one. I have no idea. Maybe tag me in Discord on that one with a little bit more detail. I know there's a limit to how much we could say in here. Give me a little bit more color on that. Just go to metkevin.com/discord, or is it chat? I don't know. It's one of those. Maybe it's metkevin.com/chat. I don't know. You figure it out. And then tag me in there. So Arcimoto now all of a sudden showing a little bit of a soften as well. It's interesting. These guys are. This is weird so far. It's like you see a little bit of a run, and then it's all of a sudden it just gives it up. Ford crashing, says someone. And Ford's rotating to the downside, that's for sure. The last 2 weeks have been incredible for Ford. Yeah, this is really starting to look like one of the first candlesticks in the run here. It's normal. It is normal to get a little bit of a rotation here. I like how somebody's trying to clickbait me with Tesla here. That's evil. Pinterest. Hey, Pinterest almost back to 70. And the options are going to be liking this. Yeah, there's Tesla at 1.9. You've got Square at 1.8. I mean, so far, my options from April 20th are ripping, with the exception of Tesla. Tesla's RIPing. Clove giving it up a little bit here. Let's go back to the 1 minute chart. Yeah, a little bit of a give back here with Arcimoto. I mean, very impressive run. This is 2 runs in a day here, or 2 runs in a row. Workhorse bobbing around here makes you wonder if about this 1460 was a little bit of a bottom right here, intraday. Workhorse or Weeble's actually lagging a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and take a peek. Let's see. CNBC is talking about taxes. That's pretty boring. So let's see what is Varn. No, Varnes is on commercial. All right, fine then. Varnes is back. Let's go listen to Varnes just for a second. We'll come back to the 6. I'm going to get Bloomberg up too. What is this?
Go back to work. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. But the economy, you've got inflation that's going to be rampant. What they're doing now guarantees, and you already have massive inflation. Look at food prices. Look at gasoline. We had energy independence, and now that's gone, Stuart. It's gone.
All right, that was former President Trump on the show yesterday warning of massive inflation. Larry Kudlow joins me now. Larry.
No, they got Larry. Well, I see the V-shaped recovery continuing. And we'll definitely have some inflation in the short term because Biden. That's probably what we're going to hear. I don't know. We let's just listen to his first line just for giggles, and then we'll go back to the sticks.
Well, it's a good point. I mean, look, I think what President Trump is saying, and I'm going to move delicately here for a variety of reasons.
Yeah,
I think he's warning. Okay. I just thought I'd put that in. I think he's warning, and I think his warning about the threat of inflation is correct. If we go through free money in large quantities from the Fed, and we raise tax rates across the board, crushing investment, now you've got this international tax deal that gives up our sovereignty to these multilaterals. This is terrible for economic growth, and it will cause prices to rise. However, I still feel that while the president is right to warn in order to defeat these policies, at the present time, Stuart, I just think, ironically, we're in a Trumpian V-shaped recovery because other than the
We knew he had to say it.
benefits, which have retarded labor market progress a bit. Other than that, the Trump policies have not really been reversed because the votes haven't been taken.
He had to say it. He had to go back to the V-shape. Oh, we nailed it. It's too funny. Okay. That was the morning entertainment. Gosh. Oh man, look at this nice U-turn here on Workhorse. Oh man. Okay, so watch this today, okay? If Workhorse dips again to about that 1460 level, you know you've got some support around here. Very good. I honestly, I still believe it. I'm gonna be pissed if I'm not in it when it happens, but I still see Workhorse running to $20. You know, it's just technically it's on the charts. I don't know. You don't know. The problem is you don't know when its turn is. It's the downside. Yeah. So on Clove, like, you know, you would have thought that maybe Workhorse would have come before Clove because Workhorse is like 49% short and Clove's like 43% short. But that doesn't matter. It goes by what's trending, what the mood of the day is, right? And look at this, GameStop, folks. Yesterday, this just started ripping. Yesterday, Wall Street Bets and Reddit was going nuts over GameStop. And here you go, 11.45. You've got AMC trying to come back a little bit here, 5.5%. But it makes you wonder: are people going to start changing their laser eyes from green lasers to, I don't know, whatever Clover is going to be? What's Clover going to be? I don't know. Is it going to be orange? I don't know. Maybe that's already taken. What do I know? We need a whole like fact sheet to decode what the eye colors are now. Green for AMC, and I don't know. All right. Mind Medicine here, 9.38 to the downside here. It seems like it's Marathon. Some of the momentum plays along with the Bitcoin plays going down. Really shocked, though, to see big digital assets rotating down. Really a crypto forensics firm. You would think that they would be moving up after the madness of the Colonial Pipeline. I will say, folks, this is one. We should look at the short. I don't know, OTC short. I don't know if we'll be able to track the OTC short. I'll look really quick. But if this goes back to $1, I gotta go in. I gotta go in at $1. Sorry, what's the ticker on this thing? It is BBKCF. BBKCF. I don't know in OTC if I'm gonna get it. Yeah, no, it's basically showing not short. Baby shorts aren't even available on it right now. All right. Well, it seems like shorting would always be available, but just by the nature of borrowing a share and then selling it, but whatever. Workhorse now ripping higher than it did at the open here. Oh, dang it, Kevin. That was the dip. You missed it. You idiot. Oh, gosh. That's it. I think we're done streaming on Facebook. We got the jerk crypto scammer back. All right, let's listen to a moment here on crypto regulation.
Their usefulness. It's time to change. It's time to take the punch bowl away, or at least start to take the punch bowl away.
Larry.
Lower tax rates and tighter money. How about lower tax rates and a sound dollar? How about that? That is the optimal. And I think that's what President Trump wants. But look, it's his job to warn. It's our job to warn. We got to straighten this country out, Stuart. We got a country to save here. I do not want a green.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull back off to the sticks over here. Larry's going off here this morning. So very nice sort of recovery here. We had a little bit of a dip there on Clove. Got a nice recovery right back. GameStop though, just ripping right now. Really incredible. Let's go ahead and pull GameStop short. I can never forget. You can never forget the buy the dip. 138%. GameStop was short. Charles, 19.06%. Clove, Workhorse, they're the ones with the short interest right now. They're the ones killing it. Yeah, gee whiz. So watching these pretty closely, right? Hey, we're like at 1337 on Workhorse. It's exciting. I gotta find my buy-in again. Gonna get a longer option though, probably not 2 weeks, because the theta decay is ridiculous. And right now, if the attention's on Clove, we'll see what ends up happening. But then again, you could have attention on multiple momentum stocks at the same time, like GameStop and Workhorse here. Let's go ahead and do a volume analysis here, just to compare. So 37 mil, 47. Yeah, see, Workhorse has actually had a decline in volume on the day. From the 155 we had here, which this is when I made big tendies, 43 mil, 37 mil. How are we doing on the opening 5 minutes? Let's go take a peek at that. So opening 5 minutes, we had 3.7 mil yesterday. We had 4.4 before that. We had 18 million before that and nothing before that. So 18 million was the big rip on the first 5 minutes. Here we had, only 4.6. So not a massive amount of volume right now. Clove's the one with the volume. This is where you're seeing the pump volume. Yeah, GameStop, we could do the same thing here with GameStop. GameStop didn't really rip, though, at the first 5 minutes. It really started over here. And volume's not even over 1 million right now. It's just not a lot of selling pressure, apparently. Yeah, I mean, volume's higher than it has been, but boy, oh boy, this is incredible. GameStop moving without substantial volume here. Although then again, on the 1 minute chart, 400K, doing pretty well here. That is a big volume bump. I mean, it's like your first minute over again. That's what she said. Okay, yeah. Workhorse still moving here. I mean, that was the dip. It's heading towards that 14 line. Didn't buy. And now the rocket ship's taking off. It's like it came to pick us up, and you had to move on it. You can't wait for like a double dip, although sometimes you can. The momentum stocks, they move in funny ways throughout the days, so you can't feel bad about missing it. If you're like, oh, I wanted to be on, I missed the dip, I wouldn't feel bad. Wait for another. Still seeing a dip here on big. Oh, Churchill Capital just U-turned. I mean, this was running. Literally running. It ran up to like 4.5 to 5%. And then just see, that's another thing to be careful of too. You can see a very quick U-turn sometimes here. That was oddly fast. Yeah, well, I wonder what happened with Churchill. He was doing fine. It was fine. Oh well. How's our crypto doing this morning? So we've got, Bitcoin's still bobbing along the bottom here. It's like an anchor that's just getting dragged along the bottom of the sea. Yeah, we got Ethereum also sitting at its lower bounds. Yeah, it just makes you wonder, especially with the additional shorting going on, when we might see Bitcoin run again against the shorts. We really need a catalyst to the upside. Certainly wasn't going to be the Bitcoin conference. Well, it didn't end up being the Bitcoin conference. Usually it's not. Usually when you have the conferences, it's buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, but I'm surprised with the negativity around the recovery of the Colonial Pipeline money. I mean, that's scary. I mean, maybe it just like, wait, why did the FBI have so much involvement? There was even a suggestion that the FBI somehow had the private or a private key for the wallet. Let's look at that. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on a second here. So this was my tweet. If you haven't voted in it yet, go tweet or vote. Did the FBI's recovery of the Colonial Pipeline ransom money help or hurt Bitcoin? We've got 56.3% of y'all saying hurt. Maybe it had to do Bitcoin recovery, Colonial. Maybe it had to do with private key. So I'm sure they mention it in here. June 7th. This was yesterday. Private. No. Trust nobody, get it off there immediately. Private wallet, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Colonial Pipeline. No, that was when they paid it in May. Recouped. Private. Yahoo's just being a joke. Let's see. Seizing it and saying it did. Same result. Seizing it and saying they did the same result. I read somewhere criminals behind. I guess maybe their ability to take it, it may be concerning, but I don't know. Using law enforcement authority, the victim's funds were seized from that wallet. I mean, wherever it was, they would have been able to probably, essentially with a court order, seize it. Declined to say exactly how it accessed the Bitcoin wallet, citing the need to protect tradecraft. I mean, maybe this right here is just too scary. It's like, wait a minute, can they crack our wallets? Maybe that's what did it. I don't know. That's interesting. Well, however they did it, they pulled it off. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, look at the GameStop rip here. Ooh. Very nice. Good old movement here. I mean, all of them, honestly, together, they're not doing bad. They're all moving today. AMC, Arcimoto, Workhorse, Cos, GameStop, Clove. This is beautiful. It almost makes me want to just, like, if we just had one red day in all of these, that'd almost be the day to just go, like, get an option in every single one of them. Could be propaganda by the FBI, no backdoors. So if a wallet was at an exchange, they would turn it over. If it was in a hardware wallet, they can use your private key or you to give it to them. No voodoo involved. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here, is that if it was an exchange, they can take it. But if they had a private key, it makes me wonder how they would have gotten that private key. Maybe they were able to, like, hack them or something like that, Hackers most likely transferred the BTC to an exchange to sell it, but the exchange is regulated and gave the key to the FBI. That makes sense to me, because the exchanges are where you get screwed. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, just subpoena the private key, basically, and then take the money using the private key. Ooh. All right. Hey, here comes AMC. There it is. Here it comes. All right. What else we got? I mean, it's fun. These are good tendies right here. It's just everyone's oven is working well today. And here comes, I mean, lemonade. No. Oh, wait, that's not lemonade. There we go. Oh, lemonade had a little bit of a bump, but that's okay. EXPI. EXPI has been moving a little bit lately here, too. This one had been so oversold, but low volume. Pretty low volume right now on EXP. I wonder what the short interest is on that one. Let's go ahead here. I know it was shorted, but I don't remember how much is left over. EXPI is... No, it's only 10.9. So it's really these guys that are the big runners here. Lordstown, Arcimoto, really seeing the EVs come back, with the exception of Tesla, of course. Natural. 1.53% on Tesla and Enphase. Boring. Those are the boring stocks. Whew. Mind Medicine still sitting down about 10, and Riot Marathon really giving up over here. 8 to 9% to the downside. Churchill Capital rotating down. SoFi down a couple percent again. It's like it had its one-day squeeze. Well, that's something to keep an eye on too. Is sometimes you've got you get these one-day squeezes, and then they disappear. The momentum really has to stay behind them for a while. But pretty exciting there on Clove. 47% today. All right. Let's see. GameStop. GameStop rotating finally down a little bit to the downside. Not that we wanted to, but it just started ripping. It was just going. It's just going. How to use Citrix? Still trying to figure out exactly how to do it myself. This thing right here, it's a pain in the butt. You get a login app that downloads and then it pulls up in that. It's almost kind of like this is a Windows machine, like a virtual machine for Windows. That's weird. But anyway, Lordstown. Wow, look at the run on Lordstown. How's this been doing over time? Yeah, I mean, over time, remember where these things used to be, some of these companies. And look at this. You zoom out, and it's just sad. Someone says they're spamming Vlad's Twitter. Why? What did Vlad do? But anyway, what did Vlad not do? So take a look at this. Look at these runs here on Lordstown. Lordstown regularly ran to about $32. And it's got support levels also around 20. It actually looks very much like Workhorse, and it looks very much like Workhorse. And this is another one that's just now breaking through the 13 level here. Wouldn't be shocked to see this hit 18. Got a double, triple-ish touch here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a nice Lordstown run here as well. It's tough when they're already green, but sometimes you just get day after day after day after day of green. And so, usually you don't want to wait too long on some of them, but you never know. I'll tell you, that Workhorse dip this morning going down to 5% was juicy, and it just ran away from me.
Market's looking for some direction here. We opened higher, but have settled back at about 4 points to the downside on the S&P. There is news in the airline front, some retail, and some eco data. Speaking of which, Rick Santelli's got jolts. Rick?
This is the most jolting jolts in the history of man and woman, okay?
No.
9,286,000. 9,286,000 job openings. Okay, we're expecting a number about 1 million less than that. This is unbelievable. Here's the 2021 numbers for JOLTS: 7,100,000, 7.5 million. Last month revised to 8.2 million, now 9.2 million. These numbers are huge. This number series goes back to December of 2000. Obviously, we've been nowhere near the zip code of these recent spat of numbers. And what it really does underscore is that the U.S. economy is opening for business in a huge way. Jay Powell, are you listening? Morgan, back to you.
I'm listening, Rick. 9.3 million. Wow.
Nice.
Rick Santelli, thank you. We're 30 minutes.
The excitement. All right. So, yeah, look at this. Workhorse. It's still ripping. It's just still ripping. I mean, this is so exciting for everyone in Workhorse right now. This is great. I mean, that's phenomenal. Still ripping here, 17.5%. Lordstown, I'm having trouble believing the Lord. Look at that Lordstown volume that just came out of nowhere. Oh, my goodness. XL Fleet. Jeez, man, that used to be a $20 stock. It's at 9. Is this the beginning of the XL rip? Look at this. I personally don't like XL long term. Like it's not a fundy that I would hold on to. But yeah, I mean, you look back at some of these charts. These guys they've been so oversold. Same thing here with Arcimoto, just dramatically oversold. Yeah. Clove. Jeez, Clove, man. Wow. I remember we were watching this one. We made some money trading it. What is about a month ago, and it had a little bit of a rip. But this is amazing, 50%. I mean, it's no AMC. AMC is doing well today too, though. It's just all of them moving together. Really neat. With the exception of MindMed over here, just getting burned. Playboy getting burned. So you see, they fall hard when they fall. But in the meantime, we're just loving these gains over here. Matterport, Pinterest, these guys all being boring, couple percent here or there. Build-A-Bear has really kind of fallen to the wayside, but it's holding its pricing, which is like being on a rocket ship and then holding. Kind of cool. It's what you want. Yeah, Clove really stabilizing here. Clove stable. Around this 17 to 18 range here, range bound a little bit. And we've got Workhorse. Workhorse still ripping. Almost, there it is, 18% now. Holy moly. We've got GameStop. GameStop rotating to the downside a bit here. Had a very, very nice run, though. I mean, look at that. $321. I mean, I know there are people who bought it at like $470, and they're like, there's no way it's ever coming back. And, I mean, it's at $320 right now. Like, this also was not expected. That is really incredible. Lordstown. Stabilizing here at that 13. No, not really stabilizing. It's just been straight up here as well. Arcimoto, another 13%. Boy, oh boy. What? I mean, here's I've got a good chunk in Arcimoto, and boy, I'll take the tendies here. Ooh, Lemonade. That's nice too. I got some options on Lemonade. Ooh, 6%. I'll definitely take that. Go EV coming back a little bit. Wow, Go EV showing the world some love again. EXPI, nice. Coming up about 5.5%. MP Material coming back. Very fun. Trade Desk up again. BNGO still holding on to those massive gains from yesterday and up another 3% right now. Let's see. Colonial Pipeline CEO testifies on cyber attack.
And pull them back into their own wallet that they control, and then get those back to the original source of the funds. So I'll be curious to see what the CEO here can say on that, his ability to reveal what law enforcement is doing here. But we're in a new era for law enforcement and an aggressive new approach from the Department of Justice and the FBI, given the national strategic and economic scale of these attacks that we've seen. You would expect a new approach from the FBI and the DOJ, because the previous approach, frankly, just wasn't working, Carl.
Yeah. Cyber, obviously, bio, pharmaceutical, you name it. Today it's cloud services. We're on watch for all the risks that we face every day. Eamon, thank you. Eamon Javers. Let's get back to the markets this morning and the economic recovery. David Costin joins us, Goldman Sachs chief U.S. equity strategist. All
right, let's go ahead and pull back off this. Let's go ahead and jump on over back to the sticks over here. As not exactly entertaining, just sort of an intro on what the heck is going on here. So yeah, back over here, we've got Workhorse rotating slightly to the downside here. I do want to get a crypto pickup here. Let's go take a peek at the crypto. Ooh, look at crypto all of a sudden here. All of a sudden, we got a rotation to the downside on crypto. Ooh, yeah, it's falling here. It basically, as the hearing started on crypto, we start seeing this fall on crypto. This is interesting. So Ethereum's getting smoked right now, down to 24. Geez, this is where I was like, oh, I'm buying the dip because it's at a resistance level, or support level, which is true. But ugh. All right. Doge doing the same thing. Bitcoin, same thing. There it is. It's about to break through our line. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. We'll come back in a few minutes to see if it gave a full break here or if it'll hold. We will see. Workhorse softening. Workhorse softening a little bit. We've got Arcimoto down. Oh, well, it's like, no. That's right. Arcimoto wasn't above 13 today. Yeah, no, it's very good. Arcimoto kicking butt. Lordstown stabilizing a bit. Arcimoto still running. Workhorse dropping. See where it goes. Clove, really stable. I mean, let me pull up the news on Clove here. Let's just see news-wise. What the possible news was on Clover Health. Other than short. That's all I can see. Okay, so let's see. Launch. Let's see what we have. Okay. 45% at open, biggest rally on record. So, social media action on the rise for Clove. That's all I see here. This morning jumps 13% as meme stock rally gains 23%, then 36%. Reading these article headlines, it's funny. 41% as Wall Street Bets fuels the meme stock rally. Oh my gosh. No, it's up 49%. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah, nope. No real catalyst other than Wall Street. Wall Street Bets, that is. Staying and look at how most of that price action happened in the pre-market. Like if you bought in at the open, you could literally be upside down right now by a few points. Not much, but yeah, a little bit of consolidating happening there in GameStop as well. Falling to the downside a bit here on Workhorse. Let's see if it goes to the 1560 support or if it ends up breaking through. We'll see what happens through to the downside. I don't know why it would, given that everything else is doing pretty decently here. Arcimoto continues to pump. And it's like inflating a tire. Just keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. And thing just doesn't pop. Lemonade. Let's go. 106. Ooh, the options are going to be juicy here. So I bought this thing pretty low. Yeah, EXPI 5.72. Remember, anytime I buy or sell, I post all my transactions, everything that I do in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group, which you could use that coupon code link down below. I get you 40% off now on that group. Is GoEV running now? I saw this morning it was starting to tick up a little bit. Yep, here you go. GoEV is another one that has that real potential for running to about 20. Real potential for that. But it usually rubber bands not to 20. It usually, well, in the past, it used to rubber band to 15. I still think that's possible. So I would watch that one as well. There we go. Workhorse stabilizing at 15. Lordstown stabilizing here at about 12. GameStop 15. Clove solid at 50. Not much movement here. It's really just smaller ones here that all of a sudden are getting... See, it's almost like the market's looking for the other opportunities, and then they start running. It's like, where else? What's like the next thing to run? How about Matterport? Can we get a run at Matterport? Matterport's still cheap at $14.79. That's another one that easily ran over 20 in the last runs. Shift Technology 1.9%. Shift's got to get some love. Eventually will. Yeah, Tesla's not doing anything. 1.4 on Tesla. That's pretty boring. Ethereum, but really, let's go back to the 5-minute here on the cryptos. Oh, look at that. Basically about to create its full break past our line over here. Oh, ho, ho. Wow, that's incredible. Yikes, Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin breaks through 32, it starts looking a little scarier. Let's go to the day chart on Bitcoin. Yeah, we can potentially run down to about 29 briefly and see if that runs back. But, Wendy's. Where's Wendy's? Wendy's. Oh, wow. Wendy's is up 13% as well. Wow. Whoa. But really also a pre-market run here. Pre-market run and giving it up over here. The one that's really continuously pumping here, though, Arcimoto. That's 2 days in a row of just pump. Really, really cool. EXPI 6.4. I wonder if EXPI could pump. I mean, it's 10% short, so it's not like it's got a massive short. But since it's split, it's had a really rough ride. And it really, to me, I mean, it didn't deserve this 88. It deserves to be around like 60. And especially with the numbers we've gotten here recently. If I go to, let's see, this is about a 38. That's roughly where we sit now. We break through that. We start hitting a resistance around 60 again. Let's draw a line here. Yeah, let's chop in right here, about 60. 60. We're sitting at somewhere, what are we at, 37 right now? Yeah, 37. It's really going to have to break through that 38 level, though. Which is where it's sitting now. And so if we can get through here, yeah, we got a lot of touches around here. Yeah, here. You get a lot of regular sort of rubber banding around 38. If we can break through that, 60 could be something to pay attention to on EXPI. And it's also low volume. Oh, what's our market cap right now? Yeah, Clove, by the way, that's funny. EXPI. Hold on a second here. Yeah, EXPI is about a $5 billion market cap. Take a look at this, folks. If you haven't Here, hold on. Me, Kevin, short stocks. So this video here, people got mad at that I made it because I didn't mention GameStop and AMC, but I did say in the title 12 new squeeze targets. So I wanted to talk about other stocks. The big two were Workhorse and Clove, but we also mentioned AMC. I'm sorry, Arcimoto. In fact, let me see. I wrote this down. When was that? It's 5 days ago. Somewhere on the 3rd. Let's see if I can just pull up exactly what they were. Yeah, short squeeze candidates. Workhorse. Oh my gosh, man, that's scary. Look at this. Look at this, folks. This was what my sheet was. Workhorse, yes. Clove, yes. Ride, yes. These are some of the other ones. GoEV is moving right now. CCIV moved a chunk after this video. Arcimoto's moving a lot. ARC's been doing decently. Like, this was a really good video, in hindsight. And all we were doing was looking at this, except people were mad that I didn't say it was more of AMC. It's like, well, sorry. But anyway, if you want to make sure you never miss notifications like that, download the Meet Kevin app in your app store. It's totally free, and you'll get notifications anytime I post a video, because YouTube's not going to send you all of them. You don't have to watch all the videos if you don't want, but at least look, because most of the videos, I'd say 60-70% of my videos are always going to be stocks. And then of course the other portion will have the occasional political video or real estate video. But most of it is stocks and crypto. So Workhorse still moving very, very nicely here. Arcimoto's moving nicely here. Still pumping on Arcimoto. Really, really, really nice here. Awesome. Very, very cool. I mean, this is phenomenal. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on how this develops. I'm going to go run over to the course member stream. So appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. As usual, get yourself 2 free stocks with Webull. Link down below. Go to metkevin.com/Webull. Look at it. Clove just ran again. How's it running again? Now from 50 to 60%. Just out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy to see this. It's so good. Hey, it's validation for the video we made last week. So anyway, we're going to jump on over to the course member live stream. Thank you again for being here, folks. If you want to join the course, check out the coupon code down below. 40% off. Get lifetime access. Folks, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.